What's up, guys? This is Heisenberg with Defiance Gaming, and I've got a cast that I have not watched before, but I've been told by the rest of the team this was a really good match between DeadlyMoogle and Moose, which I believe they're both high-level diamond players, both really good. So we'll see what happens. I've been told this was a very good match, so I've been anxious to watch it myself. And yeah, just the basic things. I really don't know too much about either one of these players, other than their ranks. Really, I've watched them play it a couple times, but I haven't played either one of them. And I'm pretty sure Moogle is in the top 8 diamond, I believe. I might be lying. I might just be giving him a big head, but I believe that is the case. And yeah, right now everything pretty standard. Looks like he'll be going for it's kind of Nexus first build. Unless he plans on putting his gate down there. No gas yet. Everything just pretty standard. Let's see what he went. Okay, so forward first. I'm not really used to seeing that out of like a PVT. Normally you'll see that in like PVZ. But what I would take it, he plans on being very safe at the beginning of the game. Don't want any shenanigans happening in his base, because he's going to be trying to either get some kind of tech or some serious macro going. So we'll see which route he takes in a second. And Moogle here got some blistering APM going on. 15 gas, no expand yet. Just one rack, so I expect to see him expand fairly soon. He's just going, I think, for the more economic route, while being safe at the same time, so he can tech up equally as fast. So I expect to see like probably fast medvacs out of him, or possibly some widow mines out of him pretty quickly. Yeah, so forge, gateway, expand. It's probably a pretty good build. I just don't see too many Protoss use it against Terran. But with the widow mine and everything else and all the extra tech options, we might be seeing a little bit more of that here soon. Going for the reactor first. 2 Marines, no bunker. Just now coming up and scouting what's going on. Guess he just wanted to see if he went for the super quick third, which Toss can get away with that if if Terran does something like this. And going for the factory. So yeah, I highly doubt we'll be seeing any Hellions. A Hellbat drop might be nice. We just don't have anything up here, so I would actually really like to see that in TVP. But more than likely, we'll be seeing some widow mines. If you don't know, my audio's mucker coming down. I'm not really seeing too much out of the Protoss player, just getting his regular tech up. Moose really wants to know when he throws that third down. Just going for a build like this that he did, which I'm not sure if he's scanned or not. Probably indicate that you're going to get some kind of quick third out of him. Got the 111 coming out of Moose here, which is a very powerful bullet. I haven't seen it done with widow mines in any of that yet. Could be pretty interesting. Really safe build. Like widow mines, before we was susceptible, we could just get rifle stomped by like a, what Terrans could, by like a 4-gate and whatnot. But now, just with a couple widow mines, you can basically shut down all that. And it's all about whether or not you want to get them. Which in my mind, 3 to 4 widow mines is a really good investment if you're wanting to play a safe macro game, because you'll make the money back, and if they do decide to run up on you or even if they were going for some kind of like oracle harass, you could just put them like right there, and then guess what? They're all dead. One thing you got to watch out for though is they will kill your own SCVs with splash damage. I've had that happen in a really bad scenario, and it wiped out like 30 SCVs. So, yeah, my opponent actually benefited from me getting the Widow Mines that time, but that's not the way it's supposed to happen. So, a good safe place to put them right here. Don't put them in the middle of your middle line, because that's what I did, and I'm just here to tell you, you don't want to do that. Alright, got it. Yeah, so we got 3 Widow Mines. Now he's gate stuff. 4 gate with Stargate. So imagine you'll see oracles. I've seen a lot of Protoss go like oracle then into like Void Ray, and it's my opinion, I don't like that build. Like somebody did it to me the other day, and if they don't like really put on some harass those Void Rays, like they're almost like insta dead. And I would, you know, in my opinion, old school Colossi with Templar is a much stronger build because it's hard to stop. You almost have to go Ghost, and if you're not good at controlling Ghost Vikings and stemming your Marines at the same time, you know, and your parent opponent's probably dead just because you can just 1A into them. But you know, let's see. I haven't had anybody beat me with Void Rays yet, but I guess it can happen. Let's see, yeah, Oracle. Starting his upgrades. We got double forge here. I like this. I always think it's a good idea once you got your economy up just a little bit around the 7-8 minute mark. Go ahead, throw down double forge, because you can safely get 3-3 upgrades if you're on point with them at 18 minutes. There's nothing wrong with that. That can win or lose you the game, just being down 1 set of upgrades. We'll see how that works out since he's going double engineering bay, just the 1 forge, which is my mistake in my opinion. Okay, so we got a drop here. I actually missed that. Sorry guys. And a quick conflict which is a great addition for and it can attack air units. Oh god. That was my fault. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're back. Good to go. That was what I was trying to do. He got 7 worker kills. Not sure what the scan is for. Units lost. Yeah, so he got the way better end of that. So no third. I was wrong about the third. No third out of MoosE yet either. And we got a drop coming. Okay, here we go. There's the third. A little later than I expected. He's got plenty here. And was that a Void Ray? Yeah, it was. He's trying to hide those. But I just don't understand where you're going to get them. Because, if you're going more like a bio against gateway units and the Terran has the upgrade lead, the last thing you really need on the field is these bad boys, which they're good in situations, but I see that more as a Zerg unit. Maybe his PvT isn't just the greatest, and he's trying to, he's really good at PvZ and he's trying to implement some of that over, but I think he would have benefited way more if he had just stopped at the oracles, got went up to Colossi or Templar, and I think he could probably would have been way a lot better off than with the Void Rays. That's just my opinion though. I just don't see what they can do against a big Vile Ball. Yeah, they'll get a few kills, but they can get focused down so quick. I just don't know what the real purpose of them are. And MoosE is being really annoying with these drops. I can tell he keeps bringing his army back. And at the same time going for a counterattack down to his third. Which I'm not sure if you ever scouted that. It might just He hasn't scouted it. Bring the Widow Mines also. So yeah, we've got one army moving out this way and the other moving out the other way. So this is looking like it could possibly end up in some kind of base race scenario. I don't think that was intentional. I think they just both hit like the same time, and they might just know when time is coming. Yeah. Vikings. Killed the third. I think that's a really good move. But if you don't do something quick, all these SCVs are gonna die. It's gonna be bad news for our Baron player here. You know, even if he did get that command center, oh lord, yeah, 9 force field, locked in all those. Yeah, 26 so far. That's hectic. To say the least, extremely hectic. But the upgrade advantage is probably going to power him through this. Oh no. Medvac advantage. A couple of upgrades. 2 just about to kick in, which should help him. And hey, I was wrong, you know. It's like the wood race power. I'd like to see him focus down, I would think, but you know, either way. Let's ransacking everything. Right here. Probe deal, something's not right. I don't think I should go over there, guys. Something doesn't feel right about this. Probably stalker out, check out, and he won't come home from that. But his wife is now a widow. $16 kills, Lord. Rays were a definite good investment. I wouldn't be going more of them, but great investment. But you know, he does have 1,021 SCVs. Oh my God, he killed 42 SCVs. So yeah, whatever he did right then worked very well. So I guess I can't argue with you if he wants to go for more void raids and go for more void raids, but he actually does need an observer extremely bad, and if he was just to get Colossi right now, he would win this match easily, which it already looks like. He's going to take some kind of great comeback for our Terran player here to win, but he has like no air. All he's got is bio. All it would take was some Colossi and Zealots to just go and crush this. You know, at this point, he's got a bunch of Marines he had before, and he didn't win, but now he's got the Widow Mine support. You don't need these. You just don't. You know, there's nothing else for them. Just stop making them right now. While I still got some money. Go ahead and throw down your Robo Bay, which I don't even think he's got one. He don't. After all this is said and done, somehow or another, our Protoss has lost way more. He's lost 3,000 more, which I would credit to these bad boys right here just being really cost effective and taking that down. Which, you know, yeah, he killed 42 SCVs. It's hard to really see what battle it was he did that. You know, bio is just, at the end of the day, I guess, a lot better than gateway units, so I guess you can just attribute to that, you know. Void Raids he had are really cost effective, but Colossi right now would just be great. Thank you. Right, it might be, you know, a little too late if he takes his base down, though, you know. If he'd have had those after the second push, our Terran would have had to scout. No way. I like this move. He's getting his third and his fourth here, because when you get this far down against any race, you're going to have to do something to get yourself back into it. And the main thing is you're going to have to take some chances, hope they don't, you know, like I said, Colossi, you know, just have a hard push at you and just try to end the game, and take some force and never stop making SCVs. Continue to make them. He lost a lot, you know. So you're going to have to like constantly be pushing them out to replenish your supply. You know, you got mules, they'll help you lot, but you know, to what extent though, you know. With that said, our Protoss player is mined out and almost mined out down here. Okay, he's still got a good third, but Terran still got some in his main base and his natural, and he's just now getting his third, so he's looking a lot better when it comes to saturation. Little Mine's still doing work. Now he's got Tempest. I just don't agree with that, even though Tempest does go pretty hard in the yard. I just don't think that's the appropriate unit that he should be using. Which, you know, this is a practice match. He might just be trying, you know, some new stuff, so can't say nothing, because, you know, if I lost that many SCVs, I'd have probably GG'd out right there. So both players doing really good. Still on the Stargate tech, finally getting some Colossi out. I think if he had about 3 or 4 Colossi right now, instead of this Tempest and, you know, the Void Rays that have already died, he could just go barrel roll, you know, his main, because, you know, he's still got a big supply lead, and he's got a big, well, not a big, the army supply is almost evened out now. He's got a big worker supply, but not too many bases. Terran player's doing a really good job of keeping him from expanding past this third, or asking this third as much as possible. Which, instead of having these here, I think it'd have been smart to bring the mothership core down. That way he could put the overcharge in it. Now he's killing it for a third time. It's not good. And the Tempest is so soft. He's got 1 kill. 1 kill for like what, 300 minerals, 250 gas, something along those lines. And sniped the Colossi, Good job. Back. But you can just see from right there, if he had more Colossi than that, if he had 3 Colossi, he wouldn't even get close to killing that one. It would have just been the steamroll. But he's grinding his way back up to a good SCV count. And you know, he's got 4 mules at a time, so his income is probably much higher. Yeah. A little bit of base right there. Other than that, yeah, he's got 3-3-2-1. Moogle basically looks like he's made some really bad mistakes, you know, after the first engagement that, you know, really wiped out Terran, the economy of it, and let him get ahead in, let him get ahead in his upgrades, which is a big mistake if you're just going Gateway and like Stargate, which, you know, if this is all you're going to have is Stalkers and Zealots, they're going to have to be like equal upgrades at least. Which, you know, with the Chrono Boost you can have them faster, and he had the bigger economy. He should just move this mother core right down here, protect his base a little better. And I think he'd have been way better off and just pumped out those upgrades and got Colossi. I think this would have been a whole different story. But even if you are just going to not go the Colossi tech way, throw in some Templar here and there, some Archons, something like that, and get your upgrades. You know, because Protoss is basically imperative. Like, their whole deal runs off some kind of AOE damage. If not, you know, they don't have that. They don't have no splash damage. You know, they're a lot flimsier, I guess, than, you know, a bunch of Marines. Which don't take a lot, but there's a lot of DPS coming out. Stalkers only shoot so fast, so they're gonna need something. And yeah, that's GG. It's a really good game from our Terran player. It's a good game from Moogle too. He's a really good player. He just, I think he just got a little too comfortable and just thought he was just going to kind of just out macro him and could, you know, just beat him with the Gateway Force, and didn't really take serious the fact that he could really come back and devastate those Gateway Forces. But like I said, if he would have just transitioned into Colossi, or with maybe a Templar 2 in the back, with that gateway force, it probably wouldn't even matter that he had like such a big upgrade advantage, just because, you know, there was a moment in the game where he didn't even have like any Vikings, so it would have just been probably just a ransack. Either way, it was a really good game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything else, any other questions you have, anything I can explain or I should have did better, you know, let me know. You know, send it to you know, on the comments page. Subscribe to my videos. I'm going to be trying to getting a lot more out here soon. I'm still working on my craft, guys. So, you know, if you want to just break it down for me and got anything you think I should know about how to be doing this a little bit better, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, this is from Defiance Gaming. Hit us up sometimes. Hit me up if you ever want to check us out or play with us. And yeah, I'll have some videos up for you guys shortly. I appreciate it. We'll see y'all later.